So I am here with the man of the evening, Taylor Kinney. Hi, Taylor. Take a couple bows. Yes, yes.
No.
How fun! How cool is
I
this?
know it's pretty neat. I feel humbled and honored to be a part of the evening and the launch of ChicagoMod in this city and the magazine. So, yeah, it's a welcomed evening.
And you're like the premier guy. Like this is the first issue ever, and you're on the cover. I mean, that's a big deal.
Yeah, I hope. Maybe it sets a precedence, and I hope hopefully going forward, we get a lot of people in the area, whether it's actors, athletes, socialites, what have you, that grace the cover of this magazine. Hopefully, I do it justice and do it well.
Don't worry about that. You're doing fine. You don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
So let's talk about Chicago Fire.
Yeah.
I saw the episode this week. I feel so bad for you.
I didn't see it.
Oh my gosh, why did she break up with you?
I don't know, but they always do.
Wait a second. So
they always leave me. I'm like the nice guy, and they always leave me.
What is that about?
I don't know. I think I'm too nice.
No, don't say it. No, you want to stay that way. You don't want to change. But
No. I don't know. I didn't get to see last night's episode.
Okay.
I remember filming it, and the actress that I've been working with for the past few weeks, months, has been brilliant. And I feel like I feel really lucky to be able to tell stories together, and that's kind of the best part of what I do.
Yeah.
It's the juice of my craft. I don't know. It's my favorite thing about what I do. So hopefully it translates onto the screen, onto the television, and people respond and can empathize in some sort of way.
No, for sure.
For good or ill.
Yeah, and I have to say one of my favorite scenes ever is, this might sound weird, but when you're giving her your bone marrow and everything, that whole scene, I was bawling.
I remember that was a day, I want to say that was a Saturday, and the scene was a bit tough to go through just because, it entailed a lot of, it was a bit heavy. And I remember New Zealand was in town in Chicago, the rugby team. Yeah. And they were playing at Soldier Field, and I really wanted to go see that game. And I remember telling the director, I was like, you got it. I want to go see this game. Yeah. And I ended up getting to the game, but I remember that like kind of in flux with like exactly where I was. It was New Zealand rugby and bone marrow transplant.
So like very different spectrums.
I don't know. No, it has nothing to do with each other. But they're kind of like in my mind, it's a bit. They're married to each other. Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Yeah. Well, also too, I hear in the magazine you talk about how you like flew like cross country for a Cubs game or something. Or what was it?
No, it was game 6. I was at Kaiser Tiger on Randolph at the end towards Ogden, and I was sitting there with Jesse Spencer, my co-star on Chicago Fire, and we watched the Cubs win Game 6.
Yeah.
And another friend of mine, a good friend of mine, Tommy, shows up and says, "Hey, if I can score tickets for tomorrow, if they win, this is before they won, would you be up for going?" I said, "Yes, of course." And I happen to have the day off tomorrow, like the next day. So that was a Tuesday. I think I had Wednesday. I think Game 7 was on a Wednesday. I think. So I remember getting the flight out, and we mangled up a couple of flights, and it was a bit of a mess, and we almost missed even watching it on television. We ended up making the game. I got there at the bottom of the 5th inning, and well, the rest was history and magic. And I think any baseball fan and anybody out there could attest to what followed, and it was some of the best baseball that I've ever seen in my life, and I happened to be there, so I count my lucky stars.
You were the good luck charm.
I know.
It's you.
Oh no.
It's all credit.
No, not me. But hey, go Cubbies.
Yes. They're starting up again soon.
I know.
So it's exciting.
April 10th is the first home game.
Yeah. Are you going?
I'm trying to get to the home game. I'm trying to get to the first home game. And you know what? Kerry Wood has a foundation.
Yeah.
And he has a charitable foundation that he has that I've been a part of over the last year or two. And I've got to meet a couple of the guys, and one of my favorite people in the world, Sue, who's the head of costumes for Chicago Fire. Her son is a huge Cubs fan and a huge Kyle Schwarber fan, and she said to me, I can't get to this event. I can't get to this thing. It would mean the world to my son if you could get an autograph from Kyle Schwarber. So I went down, and I live downtown anyway. So I walked down to Michigan Avenue, and I'm looking for baseballs. I can't find a baseball. And I find like one of the novelty shops where they sell Blackhawks memorabilia, gear, what have you, Cub stuff. And I find this novelty baseball, and I'm like, this will have to suffice. And I take it to a charity event, and I meet Kyle. I say, Kyle, the head of my wardrobe department on Chicago Fire, her son, and I explain this whole story. He signs it, I give it to her, she gives it to him, I get this picture, and this kid's smile is ear to ear. So it's a communal thing. So
it all comes full circle. So okay, you're on the cover of this magazine. It's like, right, but is that weird to see yourself on the cover of a magazine?
Yeah, it's never not weird. It's never not weird.
It's always weird.
No, I mean in anything that you do in this weird business, it's never not weird.
Do you think so? Because it strikes me you're like such a down-to-earth guy.
I am.
Yeah. So is a lot of this stuff just totally bizarre for you?
No, yeah, of course. Of course it's bizarre.
Like, what's the most bizarre part?
Free food. Like, I worked really, really hard for lunch growing up. And then I remember working really, really hard to pay for a friend's lunch. And now I don't work really hard. I play pretend for a living, and everyone wants to get me lunch, and it's free.
So
That's weird.
I've been to the set of your show before, and the trays of food are insane.
I know, it's a ton of food.
Yeah, like lobster and steak.
I could have. There's a choice of whether it's red meat like ribeye, or steak, or chicken, or some sort of fish, or some sort of vegetarian fare every day. So it's tough not to. And I pack on the LBs in the winter, but so what? So do firefighters. So I feel like I'm trained. I'm trying to stay true to form.
You wear it well, and that's good. Thank you. It's good to see. And you're staying in character. So, right?
No, I'm trying to do my job.
No, I love it. So, okay, tell me, we talked a little bit about last night's episode where you got broken up with.
I didn't see it. I told you that.
No, I know you didn't, but I'm wondering for your reaction. You said earlier that you're always the guy that gets broken up with.
No, I know. Everybody leaves me. I'm like, I'm too much fun at the party, and then, I don't know, and then they go. They either die or they just straight up leave me.
They do.
Yeah, it's bad.
Now,
I think I got divorced. I think I had a wife leave me without even saying.
Well, the divorce one was just weird. That was a weird one. That was not going to happen. Anyway, I didn't.
Did we ever get divorced?
No, well, on the show with the one, it was like a couple days or something.
No,
wasn't it? Or
no.
Was that a different one?
Season 3, I was married. I got married.
In Vegas or whatever.
Yeah, she left.
Yeah.
Did we ever get divorced?
I thought so. Did you not?
She gave me the ring back, and I said no. I let her keep it.
So you didn't get divorced? Are you like hinting at something coming up?
I don't think so, but I'm still married, technically.
So technically you're
really?
still...
Yeah, technically I'm still married.
I guess you are then.
Yeah.
I never thought about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how that works.
I guess so, yeah. That would be how it works.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk more. Tell me, what more can we expect from Chicago Fire this season? What's happening?
I don't know. More fire, more bangs. if I could say anything, I'd say I'd promote what we've done this year with the crossovers with PD and Med and Justice getting off the ground. We had we had a really amazing crossover where we put all 4 shows together, and some of the cast members, Philip from Justice, Sophia, Jesse, Jason from PD, all the guys from Med, a lot of those guys came over, and we all got together. We all told one story, and it was a simultaneous 3-hour television event, and I feel like we really pulled it off. Dick Wolf, hats off to him. It was like a TV movie that was seamless, with what they did, and I feel like in the years to come, this is kind of what we're trying to do. We're trying to tell good stories. We're trying to tell great stories, and we'll do it under the guise of Chicago.
It is like a movie.
No, well,
It is,
Chicago's
yeah.
a character.
Yeah.
Chicago's always been a character. So.
Are you still enjoying it here? You still like it?
Yeah, I love it. Come on now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing about Chicago?
The food.
The food? That's right, because you told that whole story, yeah. Are you single?
Huh?
Are you single?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you okay with it?
Are you asking me out on a date?
Maybe.
Do you want to go out on a date?
I would love that.
Do you want a meatball sandwich?
Sure.
Do you want to go out? Do you want to go to Al's Beef?
Sure.
I'll buy you a beef sandwich.
Would you really?
All right, deal. You heard it first.
We're going to Al's Beef for a sandwich?
All right. Extra jardiniere.
I like jardiniere, actually.
All right, so do I.
Okay. Perfect, Taylor. Thank you so
All right,
much.
We're out.
Okay, thank you. Thanks.